Well, someone said if this song was not played, it would not have been happy with Samko this morning. But I think it's a song. It's becoming a traditional song. Every first day of the year, someone wants to pray with this song, and I know that you feel the same way this morning. That's exactly why we played that song so that you could feel, the impact of the prayers on the song, and you can be more hopeful than ever. I want to welcome you this morning. It's the first day of the year 2025. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. We're so happy, excited to be alive and to be here with you this Wednesday, this first day, this first edition of Morning Flight. And it's just all excitement around us. We have in the studio. Yes, Mr. Bayo Ogundimu, who's an administrator and public affairs analyst. Thank you so much for coming again this new year.
Thank you so
I
much.
wish you a happy new year.
I wish you same, and thank you so much for having me. I wish all of you, let me see all of us, a happy and prosperous year 2025.
Not every day you have all the men at OGBC wearing cap, but I think this morning all of us are wearing cap.
The special one
It's a new
today.
year.
It's a new year. And interestingly, we did not all embrace the year at the same time. Some people in Australia, they say we are all in it.
New year.
Yeah.
All right, so Bolaji, hit the ground running.
All right, so we've got some New Year messages. The first one from the president, Ashwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. The president acknowledged that the year 2024 was challenging, very challenging for Nigerians. Talking about economic indicators, he pointed out that the economic indicators points to a positive and encouraging outlook for our nation. Fuel prices have gradually increased, and we recorded foreign trade surplus in 3 consecutive quarters. Also, the foreign reserves, he said, foreign reserves have risen, and the naira has strengthened against the US dollar, bringing greater stability. Now, talking about the stock market's recorded growth has generated trillions of naira in wealth, and the surge in foreign investment reflects renewed confidence in our economy. Now, talking about the cost of food and essential to bring down the prices of food and promote local manufacturing of essential drugs and other medical supplies through the establishment of a national credit guarantee company in the new year. Of course, so many are said, but we can take it from there.
Okay. Of course, we know this is the tradition when a new year, the president will give a speech, and in states also, state governors will also do the same, and the speaker, the senate president, and what have you are not left out. Yes, we want to thank God, but let's first thank God, Bolaji, that we are able to be here today, witnessing the very first day in the year 2025, January 1. Well, I would say yes, the president's speech is a bit encouraging, and expect that that is what we should look forward to, especially in a new year like this. And like I said, it has been the tradition, and we look at the president's speech in the normal balance. We'll say that the speech is loaded. It's loaded with promises. It's loaded with what the government has been able to achieve, especially in the economic going talking about the economy and what have you. Yes, it's okay, but the I think what Nigerians will be looking forward to in in this year uh, will not be rhetorics. What we will be looking forward to um, speeches that are backed up by practical actions that we will see. The year 2024 was a very, very challenging year. The president himself alluded to that. But towards the end, we had some kind of relief. Yes, the cost, I mean, the price of oil came down a little bit. Again, you have a variation of prices. It is not uniform. Some selling at 970, some 940. I mean, competition is there, and we hope that in this new year, basically, given the fact some few days to the end of the year, if you have read it, and I'm sure as a pressman you will have, the Warri refinery was said to have also come back into operations with about 125,000 liters per day being what it is meant to produce. So, well, we'll say that when we pick all of these things, yes, the effect may not be all that huge, but we are having it in bits, and one expects or one hopes at the end of the day that even before the end of this month, we begin to see the signs that there are beautiful things in the horizons for us this year. So, the president said the market has picked up, the foreign exchange, the foreign reserves, and all of that. Yes, but I think whatever little gains that must have been 24, efforts should be made to ensure that in those areas things are doubled, and the end product will be that Nigerians will feel a very high, a big relief, because we all know that it is not yet struggling, especially with the fuel price. We hope down to the level that Nigerians will be able to afford it quite well. And not only that, that government will ensure that it brings measures in place to ensure that the drivers, the commercial uh, drivers, also reflect whatever reduction that we may have seen in the prices of fuel commodities, fuel prices. That is not yet there. So these are areas that the government will need to look forward to, with a view to ensuring that measures are taken to bring this down too. But by and by, we want to also congratulate the president and Nigerians that yes, we survived 2024, and to pray and hope that 2025 will be far, far better than 2024. And like the president said, that the sufferings of the past 19 months, the gains will be out there for us to enjoy it. We all pray that we will all live to enjoy those spoils by the special grace of God.
Amen.
Yesterday, it was like a news that warmed the heart when it was announced that the Warri refinery started work at 125,000 per barrel. Now, for those who have been following the news all along, especially our analysis on this program, for those who have been very hopeful, oh, it will happen this time, it didn't happen, it happened that time, it didn't happen. And then all of a sudden, in 2024, before the end of 2024, two were announced to have been running, and it was kind of heartwarming. Now, if I have any reason to go on the street for a vox pop, that's what I'm going to take on the street to ask people how they received the news.
Yes, and
how
I'm,
they
and,
feel.
and I'm sure that yes, people will respond positively. One other thing we should note there, Debo, is the fact that there was so much, there wasn't any noise about the comeback. Who called
The news.
to the news, and I was looking at it. I said, why is this mind back to the time that the was going to come on board?
Yeah.
You know, the NNPCL PRO made a lot of noise, and what have you. But this time around, there was no noise at all. It just woke up to the announcement. So if you go out now, I am sure that yes, we should appreciate when government does something that is good. It should not be only for us to criticize. But I want to sound a note of warning, Debo and Bolaji. Let's see how Warri Refinery uh, trudges on as we move on in the year, so that it will not be like the government has come out to deceive us. I'm not saying that is situation. But in Nigeria, like we all know, anything can happen. But this time around, yes, I think a bit of a thumbs up for the government.
Wow.
All right, another one here. The Speaker Abbas urges Nigerians to renew hopes. This is a story coming from the Nation. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, has said that despite the current challenges in the country, Nigerians should look ahead for a better 2025 with renewed hope. In a statement by Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Mr. Musa Krishi, the Speaker encouraged Nigerians to hold the spirit of brotherhood amongst themselves.
Yes, Nigerians will always be hopeful, but let's also take it back to the doorstep of government that it is not just for the speaker or the president to come out to say, yes, we should be hopeful, we should do this, we should do this and that. It's also the host government to ensure that whatever that needs to be done, that will make us to be hopeful, that will make the hope to be realized or realizable, are put in place. I see a situation where you see, like, I think I was listening to your Debo and Titi presented, talking about looking at what I think
Let's to
2024 in
2024.
retrospect,
Yes.
and the caller called in and then made a few comments about the resilience of Nigerians. I remember the person was saying that in all over the world, Nigerians are the most resilient, resilient of all beings that he has ever known. Nigerians are always ready to make sacrifices, but what is always frightening or saddening is the fact that government will just come out and then make speeches without backing it up with what those in government are expected to do. Yes, it is the tradition that when we get into a new year like this, there will be speeches here and there, but it shouldn't just stop there at anybody coming out to say we are going to do this. Let those things be done. Let the government look at the signs that Nigerians are making, and let all these things be backed up by the willingness of those at the helm of affairs to ensure that all policies that will make life easy or easier for the mass of the people are put in place. Yes, we all listen to speeches. We even those who do not understand the English language, your station will, just like other stations, will interpret and let them know. Like the governor's speech was interpreted both in Yoruba and the Igbo languages, so everybody will understand what the government is saying. But we are also taking it back to government now. Yes, we have heard what you are saying, Mr. Speaker. We have heard what you are saying, Mr. President, but be practical about all these promises that you have said, about those things that you have said you are going to do. You shouldn't just stop at rhetorics. You shouldn't just stop at, okay, it's a new year, we have to make, we have made those speeches, and they are just there.
Action must follow.
There must be action. Nigerians must see it.
Okay, because of our time, let's open the lines. We'd like to hear from the listener. The changes the renewed hope promises and brings in the new year. Where do you want it to start? What are your expectations? 03-437-9453. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Debo.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, ma.
Happy New Year to you.
I wish you the same, ma.
Happy New Year.
Bolaji, good morning.
Good morning, ma. Happy New Year, ma.
Mr. Aida, good morning.
No, Bayo.
Bayo,
This is Bayo Ogundimu, ma.
Okay, Mr. Bayo, good morning.
Yes, your Baba call from Ogun Kingdom.
Bàbá Kọ́lùwọ́ káàárọ̀ o.
Kò jí wọn máa
Bí
jèrè wọn.
ìdílé lápò àti àgúrè o.
Ẹ má rí màá tí n bá ti kúrò ní studio báyìí. Mo kàn ń wo ẹnu Tọ́pẹ́ ní last Wednesday ní ten sọ kìíní yẹn tó mí yùn.
Ẹ ṣe wo.
Mommy, you are welcome.
I really appreciate all of you
Thank you.
for this program.
Thank you, ma.
And Baba Kwame has still spoken my mind. I want to add that the president has made a lot of promises. Governors are making promises. House Speaker, President of the Senate, everybody promising that there'll be hope. And I think the hope is coming. Because if you see what happened in 2024, you see that a lot has been done to improve the economy. The president has still actually tried, and people around him are also trying. But I will still want to say, as the journalist said, we should keep to these promises. When you say you are going to do this, please make sure you do it. I'm happy that the two refineries are now in operation. Let us put the third one into action too, so that for once we can be proud of saying Nigeria is back on its feet. And please, don't let us forget agriculture. There is been a massive revolution on agriculture, so that we are not depending only on oil. And importation should be minimized. Let us use what we have in the country. And as you have said, the people should ameliorate the suffering of the masses. Let the budget in different states be thoroughly executed. Ogun State is having a budget of 1.something trillion, the first ever had. And I'm sure the governor, every governor, is doing a lot to help us in the state. Let him still continue to please prioritize the needs of the people and make sure that agree to the people are brought out. Nigeria ṣe máa dùn lọ́dọ̀ Olúwa.
You need to see. Thank you so much, ma. Yes, sir. Yeah, don't worry, ma. We'll bring it. Thank you, ma.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
0803-437-9453, 0815-032-0226. Of course, changes are coming, trickling in gradually. Let's say what your hopes are, what you're looking forward to in 2025.
Hello?
Good morning to you all there in the studio.
Good
morning,
morning,
sir.
sir.
Good morning. Compliment of the evening.
We should say.
Even our brother, all the way from Ogundimu Township. Okay? Making a speech, or to make a speech, is easier said than done. But however, I know that God will give them power or spirit to back it off. You see, practically aspects are culturally needed by all Nigerians now. So those that are from with us, we want them to put in practical. You see, to another one, let us, all our presidency governors, blah, 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 blah. Let them put Nigerian fashion law to mind. That's there is a billion. Please, you see, this Nigeria, this country will be good enough for me and you to live. Hopefully, although our new and the Kabamon. Thank you very much, Alabatayo.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for
sir.
calling.
Thank you. 0803-437-9453 and 0815-032-0226. It's the first day of the year 2025, and here we are as we look forward and hope to a better Nigeria. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning.
We
We
should
should
say.
say,
God will give us a land in this
Amen.
country.
Amen.
Talking from Abeokuta.
Okay.
We like what our president said, because all hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to his poverty. So our president should back his word with action. God will bless Nigeria.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
All right, the number 0803-437-9453, 0815-032-0226.
Okay.
Hello?
So, hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good
Hello, good
morning.
morning, sir.
Good morning, good people at BBC.
Good morning,
morning,
sir.
Good morning, sir.
I am saying Bayo calling from Michelle.
Welcome, sir.
Great to have you.
Yeah.
Same.
I wish I can wish myself, I wish all of you and the whole people of the state a very happy and prosperous 2025.
Thank you.
See, hope is something that is inexhaustible. Whenever exhaust hope, they are always hoping for a better future. So that's all we have had from the address of our governor. Well, I think our governor has been doing wonderfully well. So I think the hope is not something. I will not be displaced again in the year 2025. I believe there's going to be progress in the state. And the other the hope, because in any case, when you pass through hard times, you have the hope that after every and that's going to be fair with them. So let us keep hope alive and pray that this year 2025 will be better for us. Our church also told us that ọdún ìdásílẹ̀ ọdún 2025. So let us keep that hope alive. Pray that 2025 will be better for all of us.
Amen.
I wish you happiness for this year in the name of Jesus.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome, sir.
All right, 003-437-9453, 0815-032-0226. Hello?
Sorry, I've just forgotten to sing my own song too.
Okay.
Nàìjíríà yìí kò gbogbo wa ní
Kó máa gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́
nítorí
torí kò sí ibòmíràn tí a lè lọ.
àjò
Àjò lè dàbí ilé
àbájọsọ̀rọ̀pọ̀.
ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀. Kémi gbé.
Call and response on money flies. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Call and response on money flies. That's fine.
All right, 003-437-9453 or 0815-032-0226. Hello?
Hello, good
Hello,
morning.
good
Good
morning.
morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Alhaji Mitoguna is my name.
Welcome, sir.
I'm calling from Milakari in Olomori. Happy New Year to you all.
Wish you
Yes,
the
sir.
same.
To every one of us. I want you to continue what we are doing since the beginning last year. In the case of the government, the problem we are having in this country is a structural problem. We need to restructure. That is, they need to face it. Because in the oil sector, let us all and down believe when you are restructuring, when you are rebuilding the house, you need to have some things, and that is what is happening now. I want the government to, when we are talking of restructure, to follow suit, not to ask people to tie their belts and on their own they continue to live land. Look at the case of the presidency. We have in this country, we are the only have 13 aircraft for the presidency alone. Presidency is something alone. The developed world, they don't have more than 2. So 2, 3, they don't have more than that. We need to do that. That is why, because we are into the local government too, we need the restructuring too that part to be there. Not only financial, we are seeing now that is part of the coming from the government. It is a government. We need to create the policy for it. You know that we have a problem in creating the local government. There's no standard policy. That is what happened within the Lagos state and that of the also called Kano. A good structure so that is the democracy at grassroots. That is where we can grow. We can grow. If we don't get that local government system right, the common man on the street will not enjoy, because the local government have that test. They are the narrative to the people, and they are largest functions to the people. When you talk of the road, they have about 67. When you talk of the earth, that is where it's supposed to be. Not all of us go to the general and something. When you talk about the water and everything, market and even agriculture, you tackle the agriculture from the local government, not from the federal. They don't have land there. So that is the point we need. As well as saying, we need to restructure this country. The government should continue to restructure it. That is where we are going. Those that are just a policy, let them do it. Those that didn't legislate something, let them follow it up.
All right.
So in case, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Our time is fast spent. I want to say a very, very big happy new year to you once again. It's the first step in the year. We are taking on morning flights, and we hope that it's going to be a lot of tremendous giant leaps in the year. And we also want to appreciate you and also urge you to join us every day of the week on morning flights. We will definitely make this nation better together. We will not stop what we're doing, and we hope you also keep praying for this nation. We all love this country because it is all we got. Thank you very much. And Bayo, Bayo,
Ogundimu. Thank you so
thank you
much.
very
Thank you so much
sincerely
for coming, sir.
for coming.
For having me.
Thank you for coming around all the time.
Yes.
And we're starting a new journey now.
It will be a smooth journey by the special grace of God. And I wish all of us an all-round progress in the
Amen. So just like Alagbatai was said, let's love one another. Let's keep believing and keep hoping. Nigeria go better. As we want to appreciate the editors, Chris Ogu and Tony Oyelumade, the sound managers, Menade Tokadibo, the ICT Mama Jama, for like a Shweto. It's been a Yanasi Show for production. I am Bolaji Eze. Have a lovely new year.
And I'm Debo Adeyinka. Have a nice day. Happy New Year.